Mhm. Old school. Yeah, good. So we should tattle every enemy we find. I think we'll find more spike Goombas, but as soon as we do, we'll want to tattle them. Here we go. Game really wants you to use the analog stick rather than the D-pad. That was true in general for 64 games. Like the cloud in the background. Mario's too cool for school. It's not a hittable tree. Background tree. I haven't played Dust and people tell me that's a mistake. Yeah, the art style in that game was extremely pretty. Actually, let me switch to tattle on him first. Cat hype, bottom right corner. Hey Marty. He's passive-aggressively begging me for food. Close call. Nice. I love that there's all these different badges you can find in this game. I'm gonna power jump one of the guys in the back here. Nice. Look at all those star points. I can live with that if it's not like too super and furry territory, you know? Boss fight! Nice. They all attack by doing that. It's like... I will, huh? That's what I meant, Majin. So anthropomorphic animals, there's nothing wrong with them. I mean, Disney's been doing it for ages, right? Like the Disney version of Robin Hood is an awesome movie. But there are, like, there's a pretty strong fan base that will make, like, fan games and indie games that have a pretty strong, like, furry vibe. I don't know. It's a little uncomfortable, that's all. I guess there's nothing wrong with that if that's your thing, but... The Disney Robin Hood's amazing. It's dee ba dee ba do do bee ba dee do. I ain't even trying to hear that, Goomba man. I always confuse Dust with Journey, which is another game that I need to play. My wife and I played Brothers recently, which is a short, sad game, European game. It's really cool. It's a little puzzle game. You control these two characters. One's with the left stick, the other one's with the right stick. Never played Journey, no. Play it on stream and it'll be a blind playthrough. What's up, Goomba King? Fifi fan, welcome. I think the shaking text means that he's yelling at us. Is Journey the game where it pairs you up with a random other person, but you're very limited in how you can communicate? Like, you can just use emotes in the game, you can't like type or use voice chat? Or am I thinking of something else? Let's do it. Gotcha. I've heard it still is interesting because there'll be veterans who've played it who are showing new people around. Gotcha. I'll see if I can make it happen. Ouch. I should play it for sure then. The 2-day thing like with Katamari Damacy. Gotcha. Cool. 4 minimum. I assume that's what you meant. Ouch. Eat that mushroom, Mario. Dark Souls has that, right? Where like other players are writing hints on the map as you go through. Dark Souls is another one I need to do, like I said, sooner rather than later. I keep talking about how I love brutally hard games. People are like, why the hell haven't you played Dark Souls? What's wrong with you? Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne. That sucks, Psych. I don't know what's going on. Cool, Flarewing. Awesome. It's just from, I guess, crafting this morning and you leveling up your guy. I think we want more badges, even though we can't use any yet. Really, Majin? I've had people say the opposite, that they like 2 better. Have you played Bloodborne? I'd like to get multiple people's opinions on games. It's helpful. Never played XCOM, no. Actually, I don't know anything about it. Pretty pressed it. Oh, that's cool, Kami. Flarewing, did you get some kind of pop-up or something when we got it? Awesome, mine for fish. Can I have a turn-based tactical game though? Cool. I like that Goombario jumps behind me. I think I like the Goomba companion from Thousand Year Door better. I think it's Bombette. Perfect Flarewing. Definitely need to have a VV hat on there. Super Shroom. It was Goombella? Gotcha. It's been a while. Oh, sweet. You may have mentioned that a long time ago, Mine for Fish. That sounds familiar now. This song is sweet. Hey Van Helgen, how's it going? Of course. We separated them around the world. Oh, that's interesting, Psych. Yeah, I wonder who speedruns this game. Games like this, I tend to get at least one speedrunner will join chat at some point during the playthrough and give me some cool info about the speedrunning version of the game. Hey Jonathan, thank you for the follow. It's good to have you. Oh, interesting, Psych. I'm surprised I actually had a switch in the game for having the Star Spirits. Ninja Koopas! Koopa Brothers. Kid Chompies, thanks for the follow. Also good to have you. Coolest of cool. Gotcha. I missed that one. I started talking before I heard the second part. No problem, Majin. I'm reading through it now. I see. Do you still get the Dark Souls 2? So, like, it seems to me like the catharsis you get from Dark Souls is finding a hard boss fight and figuring out the mechanics and solving it. Like, not, you know, looking it up, but attempting it until you figure it out. I imagine that that still exists in Dark Souls 2 in some fashion. I'm not easily impressed either, Bowser. Sleepy sheep. You're letting me sleep for a while. What kind of games are you thinking of doing, Psych? See that up there? Thanks. Flare-wing. When we were at PAX Flare-wing, you were telling me that it's offensive that I haven't played Dark Souls. So I'll be fixing that soon. That was my plan anyway. Cool, Psych. Speedrunning stresses me out. I love watching other people do it, because there's people who, like, they get their kicks out of it. Earthbound's a fun game to watch speedrunning, because there's just enough RNG, you can get really, really excited. You can breeze through I Wanna Be the Guy? You gotta be kidding me, Psych. I guess if once you've memorized that, you've got the muscle memory down. I just haven't played it enough to speed through it. That game's awesome. Let me get the thing. Jump over the thing. I guess the main difficulty in I Wanna Be the Guy is, like, the first time through when you're still being surprised by all the nonsense. Once you know that the moon's gonna fall out of the sky, it's not so bad. Yeah, I haven't even watched anyone play Boss yet. I might need to hop on Twitch and check that out sometime. Hey, MML Gamer, welcome. Too bad. I feel like I watch a lot less Twitch now that I actually stream on it. It's like when I worked at Subway a long time ago. I didn't really eat at Subway while I was working there. Lots of good stuff I'm missing out on. Poor Luigi. Ignore those rank names, by the way. It's bugged. Deepbot Peek had an update, basically, that broke all my ranks, so I know how to fix it. I just have to spend like 30 minutes going through and remaking them from scratch. Reset them to default, like, I think they're like Call of Duty ranks or something. $80 badges, nice. It's suspicious that the camera zooms up like there's something important up on the top of the screen here, right? I may as well relabel this as a blind playthrough because I don't remember anything from this game other than it was cool and it was basically an RPG. Come back later when we inevitably get another jump ability. What's up, sagacious toad? Rusty. Tell me your knowledge, Rusty. Good music's pretty important to me. There's a game called 1001 Spikes or something like that. That's it has like retro graphics and it has really bad retro music. Like someone wasn't really trying very hard at making the chiptunes for the game, and even though the game was pretty cool, I couldn't play it because the music was so bland. It's not like Shovel Knight, which has an amazing soundtrack. If you haven't played Shovel Knight, you gotta get on that. It's like a modern side-scrolling Castlevania / Mega Man game. I always thought in Super Mario RPG when you talk to that guy who's behind the different houses that you're talking to Luigi. I don't think the game ever confirms that, but headcanon. I like his cool visor. Don't like Shovel Knight? What's your beef with it? It's like, it's basically Castlevania meets DuckTales. Yeah, I should probably have him hold the stuff that this game's equivalent of elixirs that I'm never actually going to use. Oops. Canon is a word that goes back to, I think it was originated in early discussion on what should be included in the Bible, what should be canonical or canon to the Bible, because there's a lot of additional books, the Apocrypha, which originally the Catholics didn't consider to be valid for inclusion in the Bible, and later the Lutherans and the Protestants made their own Bible with their own canon, books that they consider to be canonical, like the actual Word of God. Since then, it's been applied to fiction almost all the time to say what is true in the universe and what is non-canonical, what fits outside the universe. So, for example, right now, anything that's not the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, or the Clone Wars cartoon is non-canonical in Star Wars. So like Knights of the Republic it's fun, but it's not canonical. They're not going to assume that the events of that story are true when they make future movies. Yeah, official storyline. I like the item usage in Shovel Knight felt a lot more like Castlevania than Mega Man. And like, you know, breaking walls to get stuff was very old school Castlevania. The control scheme for using items was very old school Castlevania. The fact that you rarely used items for puzzle solving. I think it's a combination of the three. Too short, too easy, and zero replay value. Yeah, I guess I don't need any of those three things to enjoy a game. If everything else about it is good, that's fine. I'm okay with it being short. I'm okay with it being easy. Although I'd certainly prefer a challenge if I can get it. And replay's not super important because I have so many games on my plate anyway. I usually don't play them multiple times, which is why you'll see I keep saying, hey, I played this game once and I don't remember anything about it. That looks like Joe Camel. Yeah, Nyarlathotep is on his way. All hail Azathoth. The bubbling madness. I like how like the Lovecraft mythos has like become a subgenre that like infects a lot of other things. Like there's a lot of Cthulhu stuff in even the Game of Thrones. If you read their new Song of Ice and Fire, World of Ice and Fire book, they keep talking about these like Lovecraftian entities related with a drowned god. It's kind of cool. And it was very much post-mortem, like when Lovecraft was alive, this wasn't infecting fiction everywhere else. It was long after he died, after the internet came about. Letter from the red and blue Goombas. A lot stronger than you looked. Yeah, let's be friends with Red and Blue Goomba Brothers. Oh man, I wonder who those are. Minty. Hey girl, hey. Nice smudging. Oh look, it's a railroad. Oh come on. There we go. What's up, buddy? Interesting. We're lovely. Let's do that. Anything back here first? I think we're good though. Hey girl, hey! Way to not have stuff in your house. She's part black mage. Hell no, I'm not spending money on that. You kidding me? Maybe we're at the end game trying to collect everything. Hey bro, hey. Merlot. Sure. Don't care about sound effects. Happy Heart might be good to save for, as would Happy Flower. Flower Save would be really good, as would Power Plus, but have to save for a long time. Keep it in mind though whenever we get start pieces. I just forgot this was a Nintendo 64 game, and that's the first time that's ever happened when I played a Nintendo 64 game on stream. They usually show their age very quickly, but this would just as easily be a low-res GameCube game, very high quality. Even some of the other late 64 games like Pokemon Snap have not aged very well. This game's great though. I could be. So many falling stars. I don't remember the context, it just keeps running in my head. Earlier somebody used the phrase quite cool to describe something. Whenever someone says something is quite cool, imagine they're Gandalf. Go on, touch it. It's quite cool. Hey, outside, welcome. Oh my god, a Wii U Pokemon Snap. What are you doing, Nintendo? Why is that not on the top of your list? Oh cool, they did a new version of this song. This is the you got the. There's a lot of Mario 3 music in this. This is from Mario 3. When you get the rod after each Koopa boss. Koopa Kid. Stole the Star Rod. I'd like to trounce Mario. I wonder if these are the same stars from Legend of the Seven Stars, just now personified. Like Sailor Star. Horse. What were you thinking, Goombario? Poor Peach. Oh man. Relativism. Mushroom Kingdom, the evil ones, have been treating the Koopa minions badly. How very 90s comic book of them. Hey, Saluma. Twink. No, his little talking animation's adorable. You know, you'll notice if you look online, a lot of like young artists, like kids coming out of high school or going into college for the first time for art, they use the Adventure Time art style a lot now. You know, like the kind of oh, didn't mean to press that button. What did I just do? Did I reset the game? I just saved, so it's not the end of the world if I did. Like my controller fell. Nope, that's not what I want. I didn't reset the game. I pulled up the instruction booklet. Okay, there we go. Anyway, they have the like exaggerated limbs, like really thin spaghetti-like limbs, the very round face with like the two dots, no nose, very simple drawing. I think that it goes back to the Mario games, 'cause that's always how they've drawn this stuff, right? Like the Star Kid may as well be a Adventure Time character. Alright. Thanks, Twink. Nice. Ouch. Look how happy he is. Cool. Yes. Oh, this is timed attacks, I think, right? Yeah, press A right before landing. Nice. I was hoping we'd unlock that. One of my favorite things about the Mario RPG games. Nope, got it. You're so well traveled, Mario. That's Magic Koopa, not Cammy. Just give me a raise. Awesome. I gotta remember to have him tattle all the time. Ouch. So nice. Thanks, dog. You don't actually move faster by jumping, but I feel like you do. Yeah. Alright, see you, Majin. An hour or so I'll be doing Mass Effect. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, excited. We were gonna be doing Final Fantasy 9 all day, but we had sound issues. It was driving me bonkers, so. We'll get straight to Paper Mario and we'll try to fix Final Fantasy 9 for next week. Oh, come on. There we go. sec, guys. You want me to go back to Merlin's house? I missed it because I was streaming Darkstar, but I read the summary on the Final Fantasy XIV subreddit. Okay, I won't. Just listening to it? Or like watching the video that goes along with it? Okay, I'll stay away from the trailer then. Yeah, I heard Uematsu did it, so I'm stoked. It's down here, right? Yeah, I'm a good girl. What's the Dark Knight pull? I didn't watch the video, I just read the text. It's not just like a grab, like they actually pull the enemy to them? We've been there, we'll talk to him in Toad Town. Oh, that's interesting. That would be convenient. Like if I could get pulled to the enemy in my Marauder. That's cool. There we go, I was gonna say. As it should, Merlin. Everyone's gonna need Provoke, right? It's like mandatory skill, no matter how many tanks they add. That was true in Final Fantasy XI. It was actually kind of frustrating because there would have been a lot of cool job-sub-job combinations, but like if you wanted to be a ninja tank, you had to be ninja sub-warrior. There was no way to hold threat otherwise. Provoke worked a little bit differently. It was just a giant enmity spike in 11. Guy likes to talk. I thought so. Cool, Kami. I usually post once I get familiar with a game to the game subreddit as well. Bunch of Guild Wars 2 and Diablo posts. Bite me, false toads. We're just cute, ordinary toads hanging out. Merlin joined my party? Blue-shelled Koopa. Chapter 1. The game's starting for real now. For real, not for play. Oh shit. My bad. Cool sunglasses. Nice. Nice. There we go. I think I need to kill him, even though not really worth it. Dizzy attack. Sounds great. How much does it cost though? 2. Great power block. Man, I gotta be more careful. I gotta jump on them. Nice. Cool. I almost screwed that one up. Oh man, missed that one. Crap. That's fine. Cool. The ability to get that later. Jump on this dude. There we go. Cool. Should kill them because even when defending, we still take at least 1 damage from them. Cool. Change the sound effects when Mario's attacking. Spending points on that. Sorry, game. The fact that that one follows you is suspicious, yeah. I like the island steel drum version of that song. Interesting. Mickey's, welcome. And we're back to full. Cool. Ouch. Probably the most dangerous regular enemy we've run into so far. We already got that one. Would be excessive. What's up, guys? Fuzzies. Oh, those guys. Took a shell! Oh, they have undershirts. Watch your overalls. What's up, Toad? Sure. They really fit in the paper thing well. There you go, bro. Don't think they're actually a risk, they're just kind of for show. You don't actually have to attack them. There we go. You look super cool, buddy. We gotta be almost out of inventory space. It's cool, there's a shop right there we can check stuff into. Take care of that real quick. Anything else I really want? Nope, that's good. Hey, buddy. Song's pretty sweet from the end of Super Mario World. Dude seems very reasonable. He's a good plan. Back here, buddy. Might be deterministic where he jumps to. Chase him at me, buddy. Come on. Come on. Gotta get him to chase it at me is the big thing. Banty Slaw, welcome. Come on. He's really good at dodging me. Let's see. It's hard to predict where he's gonna go, so he'll just go right over your head sometimes. Come on, buddy. I just need to chase him and try like turning right when he jumps over my head, you know? I'll come back to it in a sec. I think one of the companions has an ability that like lets us shoot their shell across the map. If I take lock on my shell. What's up, buddy? What is the world coming to, indeed? Hey, bro. You have the best shell color, because if Yoshi eats you, he gets wings. Cooper. Sure. York. That's like permanent extra health if we get it. Well, it might require that we have Cooper. Yeah, I don't know if that jump is possible without Cooper to get it. One of those games where you can't jump right on an edge. Yeah, come back with Cooper. Two. Four. Three, I think? Yeah. Alright. Hey, Coops. Huzzah! Colorado. Sure. Cool. That was exactly what we wanted. What? Oh, dang. Nice. So I think that's what they're teaching us here. Cool. Those are harder to time, you know? That fuzzy. Good. Come on there, C-stick. Here we go. Cost 3, huh? Get more of those, it makes me say don't ever spend level up points on HP plus, just always do badge plus, because you get badges that increase your health. You can equip when you need them. I guess you could ask, why not both? Hey buddy. It's boring now. I like how this game still manages to keep a 3D level. Hey dude. Chuck Quizmo. Sure. Looks like an earthworm. Hey, they use the same sound effect from Super Mario RPG. It's cool. Hey dude. Sure. I'm on it. Koopa Coot. Go hey. Pretty sure the Colorado thing is a joke on Indiana Jones. Venturing archaeologist. Farmer shells in 30 days. What you gonna give me, buddy? Oh, great. Sure. Angel Asakara, welcome. Cool. More flower point recovery options. Another coin. Oh, interesting. Back to Koopa Coot later. I'm gonna go check that out in Toad Town real quick. See if we can find some stuff on the way there. In 45 minutes, we are switching to Mass Effect in progress. I think the vote is going to be between doing Novaria or Vermeer today. No, Ice World with the illegal research facility, or suspicious research facility. Vermeer being the big plot planet. We just got to notice that Saren has a base there, the main antagonist. So we'll put that up to a vote shortly before the end of Super Paper Mario, which one we do. Interesting, so that was the incorrect decision. Oops. I have trouble predicting that one. You can score a double jump if you do it just right. Cat hype, bottom left. Cool. Wasn't sure if that would work. That's cool. Hooray! I'm gonna pay for that in the future, but I like badges right now, so. Ouch. Phew. Probably excessively refined without doing that, but I'm gonna see how much damage it would do. Let's turn that off. Shoot. Accident. There we go. Okay, Kami, see you in a bit. Sounds good. Refresh the shit out of my body and soul. So they said places near the station, right? Maybe south? Take a look. Quite yet. Paratroopers. Paracarrier. Nope, we're good. I gotta be more careful with it. Hammer would have been useless anyway. Hey, size 16s, how's it going? It's okay, it wouldn't have killed him anyway. Yeah, this game's awesome. This is subbing in for Final Fantasy 7, or 6 actually, we just beat 6. 9 is subbing in for 7, we're having some audio issues with it though, so... I am very happy with Paper Mario. I forgot how awesome this game was. Like, I keep saying I like Paper Mario, but I don't like it as much as Mario RPG, and I don't know if that's still 100% true. I think this game is every bit as good as Mario RPG. It's different, for sure. I like the world puzzle-solving mechanics. Yikes. Do you have a favorite Mario RPG game besides 16s? So like Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario, 1000 Year Door, Super Paper Mario, any of the DS games? D-Rock's not around, but I know he really likes Bowser's Inside Story for the DS. Right on. Cool, I'm stoked for you to see 1000 Year Door then. If you like this one a lot, 1000 Year Door is an amazing game. I think it's definitely the better of this one, and this is still a very good game. Strikes one enemy for a lot of damage. Got it. Ben. There's a change member ability. Interesting. Schedule update in 30 minutes. We're switching to Mass Effect progress. We'll play that from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. Interesting, that's a turn. Yeah, I really like the small numbers. It works just as well. Something that does 10 damage is insane. That's a huge number in Paper Mario. Makes it easier to strategize combat. Kind of know what to expect a little bit better. Crap. 1,000 Year Door is so good, man. This is gonna be a tough fight. I'm gonna have to use a mushroom. Ow. Yeah, we gotta block these then. Whew. Switch to Koopa so he can use his ground attack. Sky, welcome. I have played Super Paper Mario, but I did not beat it. I got up to the level with the nerdy iguana guy that's like parodying video game fans, and I didn't get past that. Some other game came out. I enjoyed it. It was very different, but it was still a cool game. It was much less RPG. Eventually we're gonna get a bomb to get through that. I like how it has straight up dungeons. Why would they put this over here? So much jealousy. Ouch. A bomb! Good to know Mario can use his action to change members. Yeah, still chapter 1. We just got started. Whoops, that's not good. I guess he blew up anyway. And they blow up like that, you don't get any experience. Ow. So you gotta be careful to kill them all in one turn. Makes sense. The Baba meta. Mario! Clever way to tell you can get past there. Power bounce. Oh, cool. So that's a super jump. I haven't been using dizzy attack. Or hammer though. Let's try power bounce first, and we'll see if dizzy attack's any good. I think we're gonna need a bomb character to help us with this stuff. Nami. Oh, interesting. But this theme mixes and matches just about all the different Mario dungeon themes. Got him. I've been pressing the button a little early. I think the timing is a little tighter than it is in Mario RPG. Yeah, good enough. Look how happy he is. So sometimes you do have to kill all the things. Yep. This is a spiritual successor to Mario RPG. That's the best way to think of it. Next level up, we gotta do flower points, I think. It's great that we have all these badge points, but... going alright. Open to some frustration with Final Fantasy IX. I have the actual disc, but I tried to play it on emulator to save some hassle with streaming it on OBS, and it turns out that trying to do it from the emulators actually makes more hassle because the sound isn't working as expected. So I'll be spending this weekend doing a little bit of catch-up so we can play it on a console next time. Remove the problem. Happy to be playing Paper Mario though. Also an excellent game. Looking forward to more Mass Effect in 15 minutes or so. It doesn't make any difference here. How's Destiny? You're talking about the new content border? Yeah, Sneakers, we're definitely going to bring it back. Like, that's not going to stop us from playing Final Fantasy IX. Just finding a way to fix the sound problem. Oh, he's the wrong ability. Okay. It's fine. There's still not much of a threat. It's a funny way to block you from leaving. Well, there are 3 things that I attempted. The first thing was in the boss fight where Zidane does trance. There was this like crackling sound whenever multiple sound effects were happening at the same time. So then to try to fix that, I installed a new sound plugin for EPSXE, which then would stutter in the songs. So like when the battle would start, it would, instead of going dun 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 dun, it would go dun 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 dun. It would like stutter and get all over the place, and it was very, very noticeable to me just because like I listen almost exclusively to video game music, so I'd probably heard that song a jillion times just even outside of playing it. I think we were just talking yesterday about how it's almost impossible to irritate or annoy or frustrate me. I'm a pretty chill dude. That was irritating enough though that I was like, I want to stop playing this because I want to enjoy this game with good music, you know. So we'll certainly do that. We have a very easy solution to it at the end of the day. Seems like not the best way to like... Probably shouldn't put bombs in a cage with a bunch of concrete walls they can blast through. Cool border. Yeah, so have they made it more productive to play basically at the end game? It sounded like it used to be that you capped out pretty quickly, so to speak. It's cool, we'll fix it for next week, Monday. Shouldn't be a big deal. I'm gonna see if I can get my save from EPSXE onto my PS3. If I can do that, then it will just be no problem. It'll take like 5 minutes. If I can't, I have to do it the hard way, which is basically making a new save on the PS3 and playing up to where we were. But I should be able to do that without too much trouble. Cool border. Like the cool conveyance trick they did earlier to teach you that sometimes you can walk behind walls like that, like fit through little cracks. I think I'm gonna save up for that badge that makes us do 1 extra damage with everything. Be a pretty big difference in this game, the way this game works. Cool. Was it a pay thing or was it just a free download border? I'll have to play Destiny on stream at some point. It seems like a really cool game. There we go. Nice indeed. Shepherd. So welcome back, Hudgen. Ouch. That's cool. It's cool sometimes when they have you pay for stuff. That means that they were able to devote a lot more resources to it. I mean, it's cool when you get free content too, but usually, you know, you get what you pay for, you know, if it's free. So if it was a paid expansion, it probably means higher quality. Most of the time, it's not always true. Okay, so we know we want to get those bombs on the bottom floor. Whoops. It's easy to do, like when I hit the shoulder button that activates that screen. Ah, no, we were talking about the new paid expansion for Destiny. That one, not the paid mods thing. I am squarely on the side of the folks who say let's not have paid mods. Can't get in there as I would have expected. Hopefully this room won't do what it did last time. Oh, okay, good. I do not have a tablet. I haven't had anything yet that really mandates my use of it over my laptop. But usually when I'm using touchscreen stuff like my DS or my Wii U gamepad, I prefer the thicker stylus. I agree, Majin. It's hard. People should be paid for their content. People should be paid for their work. People are better at their hobby if they get paid for their hobby, you know? Like, I feel like I'll be able to make a better show, a better stream, if eventually I'm able to achieve a partnership with Twitch. Because it'll be my livelihood, I'll be able to invest all my resources into it. Like, some of those donations I took, I spent on doing a live Beat Sprite tutorial to teach how to make those things behind me. Because I took the money that I got from those donations and reinvested it, gave me an incentive to spend some time beforehand preparing for that sequence. And I don't think I would have done it if I hadn't have had it as an incentive. So I think coming from that perspective, I think it is a good idea to allow people to pay for mods and even have a formal system for it. I just think the Skyrim debacle was badly handled. The percentages were off. A good chunk of it should be going to the creator of the mod, not to the content distributor. It probably should default to some kind of pay what you want model. And I think the biggest problem with the whole thing is what happens when, you know, right now the modding community, since they're generally free, people build mods and then build off each other's mods. But as soon as you add a mandatory paying system into that, who gets paid, you know? Oh, that's cool border. That'd be fun for a game like that. Last for as long as possible. I am a famous guy. Bombette. I think it's a hard problem, which is why there was such a debacle. But it is one that needs a solution. It's not okay that modders are expected to do, you know, hundreds, sometimes thousands of hours of work from the goodness of their heart. They should be able to get paid for their hard work. They'll make a better product if they can, but there's a lot of hard questions you have to answer on the path to solving it. Yeah, exactly, size 16s. Right, imagine. So why didn't you do this earlier? Cool. Oh, got your border. Actually, one of the things you saw when paid mods came out is for the longest time, you know, most mods, because they are free, people only tend to really focus on them and distribute them if they're actually good. But as soon as they became paid mods, the marketplace pretty quickly became like the Google Play Store, which is full of just garbage apps. Garbage after garbage after garbage. People trying to make a quick buck, and I think that was the same problem. It flooded the market with shit. So again, how do we solve for that? Do we include some kind of quality indicator? Cool. That's a good ability. Nice. Yeah, I agree, Majin. Right.